Awaken. Let your eyelids flicker open, my most loyal disciple, and know that for the first time in many, many days, you are finally safe. The quest you embarked upon in my name is over, and what's more, it ended in a success that only you could bring. Now, you need not kneel, my disciple. If anything, I should be bowing before you. I may be your god, but without the task you perform this day, I would be nothing. Come, walk with me. I am most proud of you. You have journeyed far and overcame much, my loyal disciple. Faced unnameable evils and bested them all so that the world may one day become better. I know it wasn't easy. I know you went through so much, and you lost so many along the way that it sometimes seemed grim, maybe even hopeless. But you never let it beat you. You never doubted for a single second that I was there, watching over you. Even at those final seconds, when it seemed the world would collapse around you, you never gave up hope. And I admire that greatly, mortal. You are a true hero, a paragon of virtue. And that is why I saved you from the brink of death. To have such a bright flame in my service, I could never let it be snuffed out in so wasteful a manner. You deserve more. You deserve better. You deserve a reward from your god. But before we get to that, I wish to discuss about you, mortal. I have been watching you for so long, ever since you first considered becoming one of my disciples. The mere thought brought my gaze upon you, and I saw so much potential in your fragile being. Such power that could be harnessed. However, unlike what some of my brothers and sisters may have done, I chose not to interfere. Indeed, I let you develop at your own pace, and found my patience to be rewarded. You advanced so quickly, becoming the mightiest warrior my holy order had ever seen. I knew I had chosen well, and I knew, come the day that a darkness might threaten our way of life, that you would be ready to defend it. And that you did, well, and you did so well. Why, when those undead hordes threatened your home, you didn't hesitate. You ventured across many miles, slew them in the thousands, proved your bravery again and again and again. There's not a soul alive who doesn't know of your story, brave one, and by extension, myself. Not only have you protected my order's way of life, you have brought more disciples to our flock, inspired by your deeds. And for that, I thank you. You are our order's greatest hero, my greatest disciple. And now, I'm going to give you what you so richly deserve. I know you didn't embark on this quest for a reward. Not once did such a thought enter your mind. No, You did it simply because you loved me, and because it was the right thing to do. Again, I thank you, but let it not be said that your God is not grateful. Why, with my great powers, I formed all that is good in your eyes, did I not? I created peace for you, your family, and countless others. I know sometimes it may appear I am not as proactive as I should be, but despite what you may think, there are limits to my power. I am not all-knowing, nor am I all-powerful. But I am painfully aware that without my followers and their belief in me, their faith in my powers, I would have nothing. Thus, I like to show them kindness when I can. I like to show them that I do care, that I do value them. And I value your actions this day. Never let it be said, I am ungrateful, my disciple. 100 gold pieces should be enough, shouldn't it? No, I am not joking, my disciple. I am the god of all that is good, not the god of comedy. Was my offer too low, perhaps? How about 150 gold pieces? You don't seem particularly pleased with that either. What am I doing wrong? Ahem. I will admit, it has been a few millennia since I walked across your realm in a more, humanoid form. But I have been very busy. Why, has the economy of your world become a bit more pricey since I last checked? Really? I remember a time 150 gold pieces could have bought much more in the way of land. It is a lot of money after all. 150 gold. Nothing to turn away from. Oh, you found more just by looting the corpses of your enemies. Well, in that case... Yes, in that case you're right. It was a monumental task you performed in my name after all, and you deserve a monumental reward in turn. Huh. 250 gold. How about that? You still seem reluctant on my offer. A little disappointing, I must admit. Once upon a time, merely being in my holy presence was reward enough. How times have changed. But again, I am a kind god. So, tell me, mortal, what would you like? What springs to mind as being a reward worthy of a god? Some kind of legendary weapon. You do know those don't come cheap, right? No, you're right. You're right. You deserve it after what you went through. But you must know, given that I am not a god of war, such things are more difficult for me to conjure, my disciple. I'm sure you can understand that. It would be like a god of fire trying to conjure water, or a god of love conjuring something of purest hate, or, in simpler terms, an artist trying to become a writer. Uh, not impossible, but very, very difficult, you see. But your task was no less difficult, so I shall do my best. Prepare yourself, but perhaps look away. I wouldn't want my holy image to be desecrated. Alright, here we go. There. Phew. That... that took a bit more than I was expecting. But here you are. A weapon worthy of a god. Huh? Oh, a name? Right. How about, name. Oh, I've got it. The holy blade of, stabbiness. Yes, a most effective weapon indeed. Take a few swipes with it. I'm told it does 1d12 worth of damage. Look, I tried my best, alright? I'm not used to giving out rewards to my followers. Honestly, usually you're so content with worshipping me, I never really have to give you anything. I really overestimated myself here. I'm sorry if this has been disappointing for you, but know that you have my blessing and favor. I greatly value what you have done for me so far. Truly, I do. In fact, here, take the gold, take the sword. I'll even grant you a special title amongst my followers, the Godly Chosen. Do you like that? Well, it means you're godly, and you're chosen. Very impressive, I think. That will no doubt catch a few eyes once I return you to civilization. In fact, I think you will be remembered as a saint, and rightly so. Well, I wasn't lying before when I said you're our Order's greatest hero, mortal. I'm very proud of you. So, if there's anything else I can do to reward your efforts, anything at all, well, I'll certainly do my best to fulfill it. But, no promises. What's that? Ah, a traveling companion. Someone to spend time with. Yes, fair enough. You lost many friends along the way as well. I assure you, they're in a better place now. I went out of my way to ensure that. They'll be remembered long after their deaths. I promise. I understand the depths of their sacrifices. But tell me more about this companion you desire. Details about them. It has been some time since I created new life. Please, describe them for me. I see. Kind, radiant, heavenly, though a bit clumsy. They sound like quite a catch, I must say. Hey, wait a second. You're not referring to me, are you? Is that so? You wish for your god to become your new companion, and to have me walk across the earth with you. My, I dare say. That is certainly a request, but one I am tempted by. This discussion we've been having, it's opened my eyes to my ignorance. I have long considered myself a protector of your realm. But it seems I know so little about it, and I think I should change that. Very well. I will fulfill your request. I'll conjure myself an avatar to experience the world through. I shall still be here in the heavenly realm, but I'll also be with you. I hope that is sufficient. Then it's settled. Once you return to your home, I will be there as well, ready and waiting to see what the life of today is truly about. Thank you for that request, mortal. If I'm being honest, I think it'll certainly be an interesting one.